Hello, yeah. First of all, my name's William Howarth, and I'm phoning from an organisation called Parents Against Grooming UK. We're situated up in Rochdale, Greater Manchester. I've recently had a young girl from Essex asking for help and stuff, which is really out of my jurisdiction. Now, I understand after through speaking to her that she's been through a really traumatic time. The reason why I'm phoning is I've had a phone call from her this morning saying she's living with some 18-year-old lad and he's throwing her out and she's scared of him. She's scared to death. So I'm in fear that, but she's already known to you guys, so maybe you'll be able to act a lot quicker than I can.
Hello everyone, thank you for jumping on the stream. Again, I'm going to say this is a synchronized stream. Yeah. We've got Facebook over there that's filming me predominantly, with Billy slightly in on it.
I'm here hiding.
And there's Billy.
Jazz hands.
And you've got me over here who's actually streaming through YouTube that is predominantly filming Billy. So there's two different kind of avenues there that we're trying to get out and just spread the word about Pag. So hi to both, hi to you and hi to YouTube, hi to everyone. You're all stars, supporting the cause. This is a story that should be all over the news. For one, what the situation was all about. For two, the way the person got in touch with you. Three, the way you handled the situation. And four, the way it bleeding concluded.
This lad's thrown her out. I've got a name. It's all done over Facebook. I've never met the kid. She's just phoned off, because we do a lot with support for survivors of abuse. So she's somewhere seen her name, logo somewhere and got in touch. So like I say, it's out of our jurisdiction all the way over there. It's 5-hour drive.
It is. It should be made into a film because it shows not only what Pag UK can do, even from here, but what is actually going on and the vulnerabilities within the police system because of the way you handled that bleeding call as well. So I'm talking a bit cryptic here.
But after this message, I'm left in no doubt she's in a bad way and she does need some help.
I'm going to talk about a story of a young girl called Jodie. This Jodie is 15 years of age. Yes. I want you to go back to this situation with this young girl that led to the situation where you got involved. So right at the very beginning, what you believe was going on with the story of Jodie, please.
So she'd been in the system and she claimed to have been abused.
She was in care. While in there, she was getting abused, so she absconded.
Yeah.
Right? When she absconded, she was basically brought back because they didn't believe her story.
Yeah.
So she absconded again. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah.
So the background on this child, I think, is she's been in foster care. Something's happened to her while in foster care. That's the idea she's giving us. But it is with the police and with the social services. However, she's putting herself at risk by staying at other people's houses because she's frightened to death of going back in care because of what happened last time. But this is just putting her in more danger. So I'm trying to get through to her that she needs to work with you guys to get herself sorted. But I'm telling her she doesn't even know. All that she knows is a letter in the room with Clacton on C. In fact, reading this properly now, I think this might be a 999 matter.
She's no trust for the system.
Right. At this point, you didn't know her, did you?
No.
Right?
No.
What's the first bit of correspondence did you get in regards to this girl? Was it via this other gentleman that got in touch?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
We won't name him.
Don't have to name him,
no.
But just if we could just briefly go over his involvement and how he brought you into it.
He tried to help and exhausted every avenue he went down until he got to Pag Uk. And when he told me the situation that she'd been moved on,
right,
away from where the incident happened, there's not really a lot we can do in that case, you know what I mean? So we just said, we'll leave you to it, we're here in case anything pops up that you need help with, but we can't really do nothing. She's in the system, she's with the police, it's all been dealt with. So we wouldn't get involved then,
So at that point, that was it. You thought, right, okay, at least we've made that point of contact. If we are needed, we're here.
Yeah.
And that was it. Then, let me get the date right. On October the 12th, at 8:45 in the morning,
8:44.
8:44, yes, you received a text from a random number, I'm assuming, yeah?
Yeah.
Right? That text turned out to be this Jolder, 15. Can you remember the first, there was only a couple of words, weren't there?
Billy, I need your help.
I need your help, right? It then transpires. What was going on, Billy?
From what she knew, she was in a flat, not home, because she didn't recognise the area, with an 18-year-old lad who'd locked her in the flat. He was present. She couldn't ring vocally. She had to text, and she had no one to text other than the Pag Uk number she'd been given to put in her phone. And that's who she texted.
Now, where is she from initially?
Can't say that.
Right, okay. But she's from up north.
She's local-ish.
Right, okay.
It's Greater Manchester.
Right. So it then works out that she was contacting you from where, Billy?
Clacton-on-Sea, Essex.
Right. So I'm not mad on geography, but she's...
A few hundred miles.
It's a few hundred mile away
5
from...
drive.
How the hell has she got herself in that position? What's gone on there? She's obviously absconded, but now she's in a vulnerable situation where she feels that she's being held under duress. What happened next, Billy?
I had to ring the police. She asked me what she'd said and that, so he said, look, she's safe now, we've got her in the car, she's safe, we'll be taking her back to where she's from. She's a very lucky girl, and that was that. And that was the last thing I've heard.
Yes, let's get on to that. Do you think the police should have at least got back to you and said, mate, your intervention after that event? Do you think that was...
They've never done it before, so I never were expecting it this time. I'm not bothered about them.
No, it's not a question whether you should expect it.
Yeah.
Do you think that that's what they would do? Should do? As an acknowledgement, through your diligence, mate, you've actually got them to save somebody's life, potentially, or at least get someone out of a vulnerable situation that they had no clue about. And without your help, they would not have had a clue, or at least the amount of hours it would have took them. Because what was one of the ladies saying, that they had to get special permission to do pinging or something like that?
Yeah.
So how long would have took?
Yeah, probably a judge or something, isn't it? Because it's...
This is what I mean. And you've cut to the chase. So I don't know, maybe it's just me who's just in this I love fucking Billy mode. I must be. You know what I mean? Even though you're a scouser, I'm like, what? I can't believe your intervention there, what it's actually done.
Yeah, well, I'm glad the kid's safe.
Certainly.
She was safe, last I heard. The one thing, though, what was sinister was the message I got from the phone the day after, which read, can you send me screenshots of everything that was said yesterday, because I've deleted them. So I just thought, if you look at the other message as well, something you can show everybody, the punctuation on the last message is a lot
dubious, let's say.
Different. So I think it's either a social worker or a policeman trying to find out what was said.
But posing as her.
But she had deleted the messages, and that's why they wanted them back so they could see what was said.
Yeah.
I was like, well, why didn't you just ring me up, because you have my number, because you've already rang me, ring me up, and I'll send screenshots in an email to you, so you've got them all there anyway. So I wouldn't hide them from them, you know.
Yeah.
No one did that. No one's done that. I've still not been in touch. Maybe I'll get a phone call in.
So that what we could say, what we're kind of surmising is that they've apprehended her phone when she's come back. She maybe has deleted them before they've took the phone. Instead of them getting in touch with you and going, thanks, Billy, friggin' hell, Billy, without you, we don't know what would have happened to this young girl.
Yeah.
They've then tried to utilise the phone, her phone, pose as her in order to get the information that they probably believe that she had deleted.
Yeah.
How low's that, Billy?
That's what makes it sinister, isn't it? You know. Instead of, like you say, I was asking, actually, if you read the message, I was asking, are you okay? Is everything okay? Is she okay?
Yeah.
Because I knew
that's your primary concern.
Yeah, of course. Just tell me she's okay, and I'll block the account.
So do you reckon at that point they're wondering how much in the shit they'll be with whatever may be on these screenshots, or it may be look make them look bad in any way?
I think they took the phone, but I think she got it back because
Right.
I got a message, didn't I, asking me if she could ring me the day after.
Yeah.
And I had to say no because you're only 15, it wouldn't be appropriate for me to speak to you on the phone. So I've never spoke to her on the phone. It's just the message that I sent her to, or the one she sent me for help.
But same again, that shows what your protocol's all about.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
You've done the right thing there. Even though I bet you wanted to speak to her. Say, bloody hell, but you can't because you've got to do it a certain way.
Because the officer told me, and that was that for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was that. You know, she was safe. She was with the police. You like to think so. Job done. You know what I mean?
Job done.
Job done.
Another job for Pag.
That's it.
So this again shows the relevance of what you guys are doing, or at least, you know, even you just stood in the kitchen.
The cool thing was, it started at 8:44, wrapped up for 10:30.
Wow.
Job done.
Wow.
So, you know, that's rapid. That's wow.
Quick, mate.
And you can hear me relief in my voice when you know they're there.
Yeah.
And I say, I feel better now.
Brilliant.
Because I tell you, I won't lie to you, I was shaking like a leaf because I didn't know if I could get them there in time. Or, as you know, guys, Soupy Gonzalez, you know.
You dread to think what could have happened, so let's not go there because it didn't happen. It's gone to a good conclusion.
She was a lucky girl, so they didn't like something they seen.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was.
Well, I'll be the first to say it. Well done, Billy.
Thank you, sir.
Nice
Thank
one.
you.
Nice one.